Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, and give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rachak Kodash. Double honors on the elders, apostles, great millstone. The elders, great millstone. And of course, peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the sincere servants of Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, serving him in truth and sincerity. Yeah, so coming back with another lesson through spirit. This lesson will be based off of this article, of course, from nationalnews.com, which says, peer-reviewed academic paper, Chinese naval vessels could penetrate military radar systems of the U.S. and its allies. Yeah, and we're seeing, of course, these other nations are making fast, rapid improvements to the military, such as Russia, China, Iran, as well as these other nations, right? You got BRICS formed. These alliances aren't happening for no reason. Of course, we already know that the scriptures prophesy about a great war that's to come. The scriptures actually prophesy about a third war. And without a doubt, I mean, it's clearly Bible prophecy. And without a doubt, it's something that, everyone can see. Everyone within this world already knows that there's a huge war coming, without a doubt. So as you can see, to read a little bit of this article, it says a recent peer-reviewed academic paper published by a Chinese language journal, Radio Science and Technology, claims that China has developed a system designed to counter American and its allied radar systems, commonly equipped on warships and early warning aircraft for tracking naval vessels. According to the Times, the academic paper detailed how a team from the People's Liberation Army Naval Aviation University and Yantai University successfully demonstrated the ability to use hostile radar signals to detect and track vessels entering or leaving a port. This approach is said to deviate from traditional radar usage, as the physical dimensions of a radar signal are typically only known to its senders or allies. The images were clear as day, said Sung Jai, a scientist at the PLA-NAU. Meanwhile, the team backed his statement and claimed, "Our systems works well for slow-moving targets at sea. It can track ships with ease." Yeah, then it basically goes into the technology of these new radar systems. So it says, skimming down, I'll go ahead and put this link in the article if you want to get more deep into it. It says China claims its next gen radar detects all air threats, including stealth fighters. In a 2023 report published by Interesting Engineering, China Electronics Technology Group Corp., the leading provider of defense electronics in Beijing, introduced its newly developed YLC-16 multi-purpose S-band radar system. It says this cutting-edge radar system is designed to detect and track a wide range of threats, including cruise missiles, drones, helicopters, stealth aircraft, and loitering weapons. The sleek and efficient YLC-16 operates with minimal power consumption, high stability, and dependability. So as you can see, man, just more and more as these days go on, we see how, again, we're moving closer and closer to these times of prophecy. I mean, we're clearly in the times of prophecy, but these remaining prophecies that, of course, that are left, we see how we're inching closer and closer. For example, talking about this World War III, talking about the mark of the beast being implemented within society. We see how all of that is right around the corner. And of course, we know that the mark of the beast needs to be implemented. And World War III needs to happen in order for the Messiah, the Son of the Heavenly Father, to come back, which his name is Yahushai, according to the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, which is the language of the heavens and what the Lord speaks. And what the Lord spoke while he was on the earth. So going real quick to Revelation chapter 11 and 14, it says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Yeah, and when you get that word for woe in the Greek. So the woe, of course, is the Greek word, as you can see.
Strong's G 3759 Uai. Uai.
And it says a primary exclamation of grief. Yeah, so basically in this sense, it's just another word for a war. That's what it's going into. We already know what the second woe, which was World War II, is already past, already happened, right? And it says, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And this is speaking about these modern day times. The second woe passed already, World War II. And the third woe, World War III, is coming quickly, man. It's right around the corner. That's why the Lord is putting in the spirit in these other nations, to keep making mass advancements within the militaries and technology, so that they'll have the power to take down Babylon the Great, which is America. All this is Bible prophecy, man. Let's go ahead and get Joel chapter 3 and 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Yeah, and these nations are preparing war. You think these guys are just making these new radar systems? They're, coming out with this new, again, just introducing more and more advancements within their, military. You think they're just doing that for no reason? Everything you see these other nations making within the military will be used. That's just the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua putting the spirit in them, again, to prepare a war. So it says, verse 10, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Yeah, and we know what China was once known, of course, for what back then what China was known for is agriculture and even these other nations. They weren't as advanced as America. But in these modern day times, in the current times that we're in right now, these guys are more or less literally at the same, and even more, they even have even more power. Russia and China, BRICS all together. Of course, obviously they have more power than America. So it says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Yeah, now these other nations are saying, I am strong. America was once known as a superpower. They're over here sending nukes upon, for example, Japan. They sent 2 nukes. And Japan forfeited. And, nothing happened, man. America's been in its high seat since. But it says, let the weak say, I'm strong. Now we're seeing the weak say, I'm strong. We're seeing these new advancements and new, just technology and weapons being created. All of that is Yahweh Bashim Yahshua putting the spirit in these other nations to do so. Because, again, prophecy needs to be fulfilled. And we need this place to be destroyed. So it says, Revelation chapter 18 and 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and it's become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication against her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich to the abundance of her delicacies. Yeah, we know that these other nations use America to get rich and obtain, their wealth. Basically implementing the ways of their society, or, of America's society into their own. That's why a lot of the corporations and stuff that America has, you'll find these same, companies and corporations within these other countries. Of course, we know that these other nations, do a lot of trading amongst each other with America. America receives a lot of imports from these other countries. So without a doubt, these other nations use America to obtain a lot of their wealth. So it says, verse 4. Oh, yeah, and by the way, let's keep on going on. And this is going into the destruction of America, Babylon the Great, by the way. Revelation 18:4, it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Exactly. Because Yahushua, while World War III is kicking off, but Yahushua is going to redeem his people from the destruction of Babylon the Great. His people are the elect. Of course, the Lord's people is the nation of Israel, the Israelites. The Lord's only dealing with the Israelites, but the Lord will only save the elect Israelites. It says how, there's just 2/3 that will be destroyed of the nation of Israel, and there's a 1/3 of the nation of Israel that will be redeemed and saved. So it says, verse 5, for its sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Yeah, all the iniquities that America has done to Israel, the Israelites, putting us in slavery, taking down northern kingdom of the nation of Israel, which came here, of course, to escape the Syrian captivity, which are known today as the so-called Native Americans and Latinos. They're already here in this land first, and Esau came here and slaughtered our people. He brought the southern kingdom, the so-called Negroes. Of course, onto the New World, what did this side of the earth to be slaves. And, we've been catching hell ever since. We're still in this society. The system is completely designed against our people. And at the end of the day, Esau hasn't given us up yet. At the end of the day, Esau, he wants to make a complete extermination to the nation of Israel. But of course, he's doing it behind closed doors. He's not going to put in your face that, he wants to destroy you. That's why it says in Psalm chapter 83, how these other nations are planning with one another behind, literally in secret. They have these hidden councils to destroy the nation of Israel. Margaret Sanger herself said that they don't want it to come out that they're really after, basically so-called black people. Yeah, and they're also after this so-called Native Americans, Latinos, because again, they understand that we're Israelites. But it says, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. And as well, since our people have been scattered amongst the other nations, even, of course, within America, you have Israelites that have, the appearance of these other nations. But the seed line still goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And we know that through the Spirit, through faith. So it says, verse 6, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double. Yeah, so this place is going to receive double. Esau is going to receive double unto what he has given to us. Everything that Esau has done to our people, everything he has done to the earth, he's going to receive double for that. Verse 7, how much has she glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her? For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Yeah, and that's America's mindset. Even the common American, they think that America will never be taken down. No other nation will become stronger than America. America just going to be in, just forever powerful and on the top. And no other nation will have the ability to take down America. That's what the common American person's mindset. And that's the spirit, of America. Therefore, her plagues shall come in one day, this verse say, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. Yeah, man. And strong is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because he's going to use the other nations that take down America As well, the Lord will aid in the destruction of America by using his chariots. The chariots of the Lord will be shooting high concentrated fire upon, the militaries and upon Babylon the Great. Go ahead and read 2nd Ezra chapter 13. It goes into that. So it says her plague shall come in one day. Death, because everything's going to hit Babylon, man, at once. And she shall utterly be burned with fire. And what says peace and safety, then sudden destruction. Because the Lord's going to have all hell break loose within America when you least expect it. Verse 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Yeah, in China, Russia, of course, they do a lot of trading and deals with America. And as well as these other nations, again, that's why you look at a lot of products. They say made in China, made in wherever, made in Japan, made in India. Again, America has a lot of imports. So these other nations, even though they're going to destroy America, they're going to be bewailing, and they're going to be like damn, America, hey, this point had to come, and this war came, but damn, we basically used this country to get rich and obtain our wealth, and we made a lot of deals, but they're going to lament for America. And anyways, the new superpower is coming on the earth, and that's going to be Yahushai, as well as the 144,000, which will rule the earth. The elect Israelites. So it says, verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, the great city, Babylon, the mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth her their merchandise anymore. Yeah, exactly. So Babylon, America, that mighty city, that great country, it'll be destroyed in 1 hour by the nuclear missiles, as well as Yahushai sending his chariots to emit high concentrated fire upon this place. Yeah, and it goes into it. So skipping down, it says, verse 20, Revelation chapter 18 and 20, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High hath avenged you on her. So yeah, we're rejoicing. It says, ye holy apostles and prophets. And of course, we know the modern day prophets are here, but shows to be the men in great millstone. And of course, the like-minded brothers with the same doctrine. We are those holy prophets. And from the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down, we've been teaching this. Our elders, the elder apostles, the elders of Great Millstone have been teaching this, man, for years. So it says, rejoice thou heaven and holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High hath avenged you over her, or on her. So yeah, we're rejoicing, man, that America will be destroyed. We're rejoicing that the Lord will avenge us of America. Where, our forefathers, which you are your forefathers through reincarnation, we're going to be rejoicing that the Lord will destroy America, because the hell that we're in, because we're still in captivity. We're not really, we're not sovereign, or we don't have our own land. We're still in this captivity onto this day. Slaves under the system. System is completely designed against our people. It's hard to make it come up, because again, the system isn't for us. And we look for new things, man. Being in this hell, the foods are fouled, the air is polluted, these jobs, you got to work these damn jobs. Everything in this society, the education system's completely tainted. We can't even have. You basically have to think twice about having children, because you're going to have to make the choice whether or not to put him within these schools, which will completely taint his mind if you're not stepping in there. It's just complete hell within society. So we need a Lord to come back to destroy America and to avenge us. So that's why we're rejoicing. Now, for the ones who are within America, hey, you better live it up. The ones who are within this world and they love this world, hey, just live it up. I mean, the heathen will live it up the short time that they have left. But, hey, the 2/3 are in the mindset of being within America, the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, being within America and, just trying to live it up, serving Mammon over, serving the Lord. Putting Babylon the Great over serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. That's okay, because the Lord won't save the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, and the Lord will destroy them. But the Lord's going to redeem his elect, the ones who have been patient and the ones who have been serving him. So it says, verse 21, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. So just like that, Babylon the Great will be destroyed, and literally it's right around the corner. So going back to this article, these advancements that these other nations are making within their military is nothing but prophecy. That the weak say, I am strong, and we're witnessing that. And we're going to witness the finality of that once they're in war with America and they take it down. So yeah, I believe that's the point. Lord's will, you brother said the Edfad, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rachak Qudash B'Rakathum. Shalom.